Good morning, folks. Okay, so apologies that this video's a little late. I've been very busy with my Dell Precision 690. Trying to get it to run. Which, if you look at my other videos, you can see the effort that I've gone through to actually make this run. And excuse me, now I've finally got it running. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to carry on with our modifiers, and today's one is going to be edge split. So it's a pretty easy one this early, but I don't see it being a lot of help myself. But what I'll do is I'll just go onto this, just go onto here, and then I can show you a little bit of what it does. Spare me one moment. Okay, so this is just a little basic building that I made. It's not exactly anything fancy. I haven't finished it yet. It's just something that I was playing around with, just to do a few things. So what I'm going to do is edge split. I'm just going to read through the script of what edge split is and what it does, and then I'll show you it working. So, edge split modifier. The edge split modifier splits edges within a mesh. The edges to split can be determined from the edged angle, i.e. angle between faces forming this edge, and or edges marked as sharp. So I'm doing 10 things at once here, so apologies. Splitting an edge affects vertex normal generation at that edge, making the edge appear sharp. Hence, this modifier can be used to achieve the same effect as auto smooth. Making edges appear sharp when their angle is above a certain threshold. It can also be used for manual control of the smoothing process, where the user defines which edges should appear smooth or sharp. If desired, both modes can be active at once, but you'd have to be using mesh smoothing and auto smoothing, one of those with this modifier, for two things to work at the same time. The output of the edge split modifier is available to export as scripts, making it quite useful for creators of game content. Now, going on with game content, I've been looking at the apologies. Didn't have a very good night's sleep last night. So yeah, I've been looking at the Blender game engine, or some people say BGE, Blender game engine. Yeah, same thing really. But that's definitely something that I am going to do tutorials on, because I think it's fantastic, and by me going through all this and doing this, that's pretty much what I'm working up to anyway, is creating a little game in here. But I just want to get like all the little bits out the way first, and then by the time we get to the Blender game engine, I can do like a full tutorial, of recording like, you know, a full game basically, and see what we can make. So, edge split modifier options. We have apply copy as always. Edge angle. When enabled, edges will be split if the angle between its two adjacent faces is greater than the split angle. So that face and that face, if it's greater than 30, that will be removed. Most of the time, honestly, well, I mean, I'm saying this because I'm doing like a build, but they're all kind of going to be 90 degrees all the way around. So if you have it as 30, pretty much everything is going to split. Things that might not split are this little kind of bevel thing here that I've made there. That might be one of the things that don't move, but we'll see. Split angle. On 0, all edges are split. On 180, no edges are split. Sharp edges. When enabled, edges will be split if they are marked as sharp using Edge Specials Mark Sharp. Menu shortcut Control E in edit mode. Okay, so let's try that then. Give it that, and we can do. Oops, let me just, before I do anything, there we go. On an angle there, Control E, and then mark sharp. And what we'll do actually is, select all three there, Control E, mark sharp. Now, by itself, this doesn't actually do anything. You have to apply it for it to work. So apply, get out of edit mode, apply, and now this, oh, that didn't work. I've got double vertices all the way around there. Fantastic. Oh, come on, give me my modifier back. There we go. Okay, so clear all sharp. Why have I got double vertices all the way around? Remove doubles. Okay, so something is clearly not lining up, so let me just use that there a second, grab that. There we go. Edge. So if you didn't know, pressing Y by itself is actually a split. Okay, so I've got nothing there, that's fine. Nothing there. Ah, that's why it's not working. Y, G, Y, G. Okay, so now, if I done Y, G, no, I don't not get what's going on here. Okay, so Control E, mark everything as sharp. Let's just see what happens. Apply. Back into edit mode. Yeah, there we go. That's better now. So now that's separate. That's separate. That's separate. That's everything on there is now separated. So if we come out of there, back into edit mode, select all, Control and E, clear sharp. Okay, so that's how your sharp edges work. Edge angle, anything greater than 30 degrees will be split. So apply edge angle, and pretty much everything on here now should be. Let's see if these have split up, because I'm not sure on the angle. No. So the angle on here is less than 30 degrees, as I expected. And if you want to do Control and Z to undo your modifier, you have to come back into object mode, because that's where you applied it. If you press it in edit mode, you can press it as many times as you want, it's not going to do anything. Okay, so note non-manifold edges, which is edges shared by more than two faces, will always be split. Splitting edges can also be performed manually, very nice, manually, yes. In edit mode using Edge Specials Edge Split. So you can use the modifier, or you can do Control and E, and then where are we? To be edge specials and edge split. Menu shortcut Control E. Edge. I cannot see that there. Okay, so maybe. There we go. Edge split. Done. Face mode. Select. This should now be separate. So 2 different ways of doing it. Oops, I need to. There we go. 2 different ways of doing it, but myself personally, I prefer using the modifiers. But if you're only doing maybe like a little couple of things or something, I suppose you could use the specials menu. It's completely up to yourself, that, to be honest. But yeah, that's our edge split modifier. It is only a small one. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do great things, but hey. Okay, so next will be mask. That's going to be our next modifier that we're looking at. And as always, if you don't like, comment or subscribe, and keep up to date with my Dell Precision 690 as well. I've uploaded a lot of videos there. Ooh. Excuse me, you tell I don't get much sleep. Yeah, if you keep up to date with that one as well, that is going to be my new computer for running Blender and running Blender, video editing, Maya. I'm going to download Maya on there straight away. Unity is going to be put on there. At the moment, it's probably not going to run as good as what it should, because I am only running with one CPU. But as soon as I get another X5460, we're going to have 8 cores to work with. I can't remember if they're actually hyper-threaded or not, but I'm pretty sure they're not. But either way, it's going to be a fantastic machine, and we're going to be able to do a hell of a lot more. Or I'm going to be able to do a hell of a lot more. And if you want any, you want to make any little requests or anything like that, just leave them in the comments. And then as soon as this is up and running, I'll take note of everything. And this is going to be the Labrador's bollocks. Excuse my language. Yeah, that's all for now then, folks. And hope to see you again soon. Come back for our mask modifier. Thank you very much.